Hey guys, before we start the episode, we just wanted to let you know that we are on most podcasting apps. If you can't find us, look at one of the big ones. We're definitely there. YouTube, Google, iTunes. Do they call it iTunes? No, mate. Apple Podcasts. Spotify and Stitcher. Thank you. Okay, now enjoy the show.
Previously on No Inner Monologue.
I feel like the levels aren't great. Like, you can't just go from fucking dancing to BDSM.
Yeah.
It's true. I feel like there's got to be an in-between there.
Yeah, I feel like you go, you get your private rooms, and then maybe if you want some light spanking, and then the final boss.
I think it's...
From the 7-ish Studios in Mississauga, Ontario, it's the No Inner Monologue podcast.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of the No Inner Monologue podcast. The XXX version.
This is getting kind of inappropriate.
It works. We're finally going to match our show with the porn music that starts it off.
Didn't you make that music?
I did.
Okay.
I wanted a 70s vibe. Unfortunately, all I know about 70s music is porn. So
that sounds about right.
I am Dwayne Nerona.
I'm Tasha Morrison.
I'm Joey Mangione. We may be visited by Creepy Uncle Manny
Creepy Uncle Manny may come in here like the Kool-Aid Man. Talk about nothing and then leave.
Sounds about right. I mean, let's be honest.
But we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Like I said before, this week's episode, we're gonna jump right into the porn. The porn industry. The adult industry.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The naughty of the naughties.
I'm gonna go around the table and ask, but first time you watched porn, Tash?
I was probably like 13.
Okay.
And it was
like hardcore?
Yeah, it was like older, like you.
They all had to be older. You were 13.
Yeah. Okay, so this is exactly what happened. I went.
Do you mean the tapes?
Yeah, I used to have a TV in my room, like when I was a young kid, right? So my mom would just leave me in there. So then I had a box as well, and so at the time,
when you say box. Like illegal?
Oh, I have to be clear on all my words now.
Well, no, I legitimately, box is such just a rando. I had a box.
I had like a cable box.
She had a box of porn.
And then box of porn. And then I accidentally ordered like a porn movie.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, accidentally.
Yeah,
is that like the time you accidentally walked into a swingers club last week?
That was an accident.
Yeah.
Joey dropped me off. Anyway.
Into another swinger.
I did wait outside. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, he did wait.
I still have my towel over the shoulder, though.
Yeah.
Fucker thinks he's a barback.
I know, yeah.
Okay, so accidentally ordered. So you were like just randomly watching your shows and then accidentally ended up at the higher number channels.
Yes,
and accidentally ordered porn.
Accidentally ordered it. Or it might have been free, but I ended up on one of those channels. And I saw like everything, obviously you see everything. And then I was like frightened, but then I was intrigued.
Were you feeling alive?
Yeah, fully alive.
Fully alive. Damn it, I got it wrong.
I was fully alive.
Full circle, guys.
I know, it was a full circle there. But it was. I didn't think that something like that would be on TV because you think like it's on regular TV. So
prior to this, what was your knowledge? What did you? You're 13, so maybe you knew about the birds and the bees at this point?
Yeah, I already knew.
Okay, so it wasn't like a shock to the system.
It wasn't a shock to see it.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I did originally think was like, are men's penises that big?
I mean, you call it big. Some would say average.
Average.
Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. I wouldn't say average. I would say big. But I'm just saying.
And so
oh dear Lord.
Yeah, so that was my first experience.
Okay. Was the dude white?
He was, and that's probably where my obsession stems from. He was. It's probably where my obsession stems from. Oh my God.
You mean
I need therapy.
Your preference. I wouldn't say obsession.
I would say obsession.
Really?
I've known Tash a long time.
Obsession is the right word to use.
She's a freak.
I like guys like that.
You like white guys?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or guys in porn. What's
Yeah,
it?
I like
what do you-
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's good to have varied interests.
James Dean, call me. Anyway.
No, man.
No, he's the
He's a scumbag.
he's the worst one.
I know.
Let me tell you, there was a point in the not so distant past
Yeah.
where I was working with movies in the porn industry, right?
Yeah.
And we had a thing where if there were James Dean movies, we couldn't play them because he had like this history of sort of
Like-
abusive.
Abusive.
Now-
He's abusive.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't need porn actors coming after us. Like, that's the last thing we need.
Or we do. That might get us listeners. You never know.
No. If they are, take the house.
We don't need the house.
Joey, first time porn.
I think it was involving magazines actually,
Magazines.
and I found them
Look at
in
you,
my
so quaint.
granddad's garage. I can't speak today, but anyways, I found them in my grandfather's garage, and I know they were my dad's stuff because why would my grandfather hide anything there? Maybe I don't know, but they were like they were in like this bin, buried under like all kinds of like sports equipment. So that's why I know it was my dad's stuff.
And it wasn't like what kind of magazines? Like Hustler?
I don't know, like it wasn't no specific, but it
some-
definitely they were definitely naked. And
We've suddenly figured out why Joe all of a sudden has this love for the 30s.
I know, yeah.
they were all pinup girls from the 1940s.
Tassels.
There was tassels and everything.
It wasn't until years later that Joe realized they were drawings.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that was like my first experience of it.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I got that funny feeling like when you climb the rope in gym class.
Oh.
Do you guys climb rope in gym class?
No,
here?
that's a reference from
an
Wayne's
American
World.
thing,
Yeah,
though,
that's a
right?
Wayne's
Yeah,
World
I know.
joke.
I think I was 13 when it happened to me.
Yeah, it was around like maybe
Yeah.
around that age.
It was
12, 13.
sort of like it wasn't even a hardcore movie. It was a softcore movie called Wild Orchid.
That reminds
I
me.
think I remember.
I think I've seen that
Yeah,
first.
Terry
of all.
Otis and
Yeah.
fucking the wrestler. What's his name?
Oh shit.
Like movie the wrestler.
Oh, Mickey
Mickey
Rourke.
Rourke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was his. At the time was his wife.
When again, you're a little bit older than I am, Dwayne.
Thank you for
But
reminding me.
just
Yeah,
by a
yeah.
year or two or three. Anyways, were you here when City TV ran what was known as Baby Blue films?
Yes.
They were just
I
softcore
came back-
porns
I
on
came-
Friday night at midnight.
I missed the first run of Baby Blue movies,
I
but
think
I
I was
came back
too-
for I came back for Baby Blue 2.
I was too young. I think actually we are too young for the first run
yeah.
of Baby Blue.
Yeah. So the story with that was just that City TV was the new kid on the block,
Yeah,
and their way of getting viewers were on Friday nights. They would play
naughty movies.
softcore movies,
Yeah.
and they would call them Baby Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And it was huge for them. And then they stopped at a certain point. And then somewhere in like the late 90s, they were like, Baby Blue 2.
And they brought him back.
And they brought him back. And we thanked them.
Thank
Wasn't
you
there-
very
Thank
much.
you very
like-
much,
TV.
Mr. Moses
Wasn't
Namer.
there a Drew Barrymore movie on that channel?
No, that's the Drew Barry movie you're thinking of is Poison Ivy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
many of the other Poison Ivies as well.
Oh, I thought she was just talking about Drew Barrymore's one time she was on Letterman. She flashed.
Yeah, those are her like
Okay.
extra days. Anyway,
Extra days.
I like how you describe it as extra days.
Yeah.
Okay, so roughly everybody here saw their first person naked of the opposite sex on screen around 13 or so.
Yeah,
Right?
that's about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I saw my first like hardcore movie because again, the whole thing with me, the reason I mentioned the softcore thing and Wild Orchid and all that was because I saw that in Dubai, where it was like next to impossible to see.
How'd
any
you
kind of
find that?
I don't know. Somebody had a tape. They passed it around. It
Oh, it was
a
like
whole
that
thing.
with hardcore stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I came to Canada, and I didn't know that porn was on TV, much like Tash. I just knew there was this magical land called Toronto with naked boobs. But one day I used to watch wrestling on pay-per-view, but like scrambled, so you could only listen to it. Back when fucking cable was, we couldn't watch stuff.
Or you get like the static in, and then
was
sometimes you get something.
They'd have these scrambled, but you could listen to it. So you could, I used to listen to it. And then one time I was watching, I realized there was porn on that channel. I switched over and I couldn't see anything. And then there was a bright scene and the scramble just became perfect.
Oh, whoa.
It just looked like the Hulk was fucking other Hulk people.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching scrambled porn on
The children don't know what you're missing out
Yeah.
with your HD and your 4K.
4K,
HD and
yeah.
accessible pornography.
You have to like toggle with like the antenna on the top of the TV.
Yeah. You know how hard that is to do? Toggling an antenna and yourself at the same time.
That's why we're better multitaskers.
That's why we're all ambidextrous now. I can write with my left and my right hand.
Yeah.
It's either toggle yourself and the antenna or toggle the door and yourself.
I know, yeah.
Nobody come in. Come on.
Nobody, yeah. I'm busy.
I'm just reading.
just reading.
Why have you been in the bathroom so long? Nothing.
Showering. I can't remember what show it was recently. I was watching something where they were like, we always knew what you were doing in there. And he's like, how did you know? They were like, you always said you were drying your hair. We never owned a hair dryer. Oh God. Okay, so.
But yes.
Do any of you have a favorite porn star?
Ooh.
Favorite porn star?
I'm not entirely sure if I have a favorite or not, but
No.
up until a few years ago, Stormy Daniels was really high on the list, and that changed quickly
Yeah,
in the
I know,
last year and a half.
I don't believe in her politics.
I blame Michael Avenatti for this.
Yeah. I don't think I have like a favorite.
Apparently,
porn star.
James Dean's very high on your list.
Well, you know, I've actually never seen him in action. The only thing I've seen him in is that Lindsay Lohan movie.
The Canyons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Which
be
I
honest.
regret,
Like,
but-
there was a while when Jenna Jameson was like the end all and be all of porn stars. Like,
Jenna
she
Jameson-
was the benchmark,
Yeah,
right?
Jenna Jameson was a favorite. She has a book called How to Make Love to a Porn Star,
Or make love like a porn
like
star.
a porn star, and it is a crazy book. Real interesting stuff. in there.
Apparently, it's like a bestseller.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where like Vivid Entertainment, which is the porn company, was like they had all the big stars.
Well, I think the way it was run, especially in the 90s into the early 2000s,
yeah,
the porn industry essentially was run like the old studio systems of the 1940s.
he got a glint in his eye when he was talking
know,
about
yeah,
the
like-
old studio system.
I did. It was exciting. So
The way we used to do it back in the day.
the way we did it, the right way.
Back when we had our own fountains.
I knew I was setting up for it. That's why the glint. I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. So let it happen.
Okay.
But anyways, so the way it worked then was, you sort of paid your dues with like the smaller companies, whatever, and then you got the big contract with like say a Vivid or something like that, or a Wicked or something like that, right? And that meant you were big time.
Actually, Wicked was the big one because they used to have Jenna Jameson and them were Wicked girls. And
Or was
then-
it Vivid?
They were Wicked girls at first, and then they moved to Vivid.
Yeah. Okay.
And then became like a big deal with Vivid. I don't. From everything I've known now, Vivid's not a big deal as much. They just do like the celebrity movies. Like they go big after like celebrities.
Yeah,
Those
fair
movies
enough.
sell, I
Yeah,
guess,
because
right?
those sell big, but it's like, and I don't know how it works now, but definitely then when movies were a big deal,
What's
sort of
funny
thing.
is now, like
because it's
the
so
word
accessible
porn,
now.
now the word porn star is thrown around like nothing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
really, as Amy Poehler once said on Howard Stern, amateur porn's nothing.
Yeah.
Who wants to see amateurs do anything?
Exactly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right?
That's just you and I, regular.
Give me some
people.
production value.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I need some lighting, some cinematography, something.
Some production value, please.
Okay, so
I changed my mind. I know who my
Oh.
favorite.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here
here
we
it
go,
is.
here
Here it
we go.
is.
Screech.
Gross.
okay, one.
That's upsetting.
Do you know what the story behind the Screech movie is?
Yeah, I know.
Because the whole end of that movie is about a dirty Sanchez,
Yeah, and it's gross.
and that's your favorite.
No, it's not my favorite. But
Ouch.
But anytime that I think of now porn stars, I think of just like regular actors that got their start.
They're not porn stars. They're the amateur variety.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
amateur.
just discussed that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What about like Ron Jeremy?
Andre was a fucking superstar.
The way you so casually said Ron Jeremy worries me.
Worries you?
Have you seen a Ron Jeremy movie? I don't think I've ever seen one.
I have.
You have.
I have.
Now, when you saw this movie, were you searching for the actress or did you type in Ron Jeremy?
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy, let's be honest. You want to see
Was
a
it
fat dude?
gross?
He's supposed to be like every guy.
He's
That's
the
whole
everyman.
deal.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you got to see his older stuff where he doesn't look too gross and he
Fucking
looks like a
connoisseur
normal
of
dude.
you.
Doesn't look to his older stuff. Look
Dude,
at you with the catalog.
You go through his catalog. I can give you the
Oh
site.
yeah, right.
So, because we're so bad at segues here, I have dropped celebrities like 6 times, Tash, for you to start mentioning your research on celebrity porn, but you just keep talking. So maybe jump in.
He said Ron Jeremy.
I
Anyway,
said celebrity like 6 times. You talking
But
about
Ron
celebrity
Jeremy
porn.
is like a celebrity.
Ron Jeremy's a crossover star.
He's
man.
crossed over,
Yeah.
yeah. So
okay.
you
so,
can casually say Ron Jeremy and not
No, okay.
be
so,
looked at like a weirdo.
well, I wanted to talk about celebrity sex tapes because I think that's an important part of porn and the way that it's looked at now. So, in order to get famous, you drop a sex tape, and I mean, obviously, it's worked for.
But wouldn't that be the other way around, though? Shouldn't he be famous to drop a sex tape?
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory.
What? No, it's true, though.
But that's what makes it like. But that's what gets people intrigued by it.
Yeah.
But Kim
'Cause then
Kim
you're essentially-
Kardashian wasn't famous.
Kim Kardashian was...
She was famous enough.
She was famous
There
enough.
was no way you knew about Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian was dating Nick Lachey right after her and him and
Really?
Jessica Simpson broke up. But she was best friends with Paris Hilton.
Don't forget her
Who also
father was
did a sex
OJ's
tape.
lawyer.
Yeah. And her father was OJ's lawyer.
So she's
Yeah,
famous.
but
She's
it put her
in
on
that
the
realm.
map.
The
It
origin-
put her on the map, is what I'm saying.
Well-
like nobody knew. I'm just saying this. Nobody knew about her until that sex.
Okay,
tape
who was
came
that?
out.
Who was that sex tape with? I keep forgetting.
Ray
his
J.
name.
Ray
Ray
J.
J. Okay,
He's gross.
Ray J was also famous enough too.
He was Brandy's brother, but he wasn't really doing anything.
he had
But
a
again,
song out.
you're naming people that are relatively famous
That's all
already.
I need to know, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Remember
fuck,
when
what's- remember the last song fucking for fucking Brandy released.
I know.
But-
yeah.
Forget the Kim Kardashian sex tape for a second. What about the Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee one?
Oh yeah, that was.
That's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Are you
it's
talking about like
famous-
bad production value?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
it's-
on a boat, right?
It's on a boat. It's
Pam
a
Anderson's got
camcorder.
like 3
I know.
sex
Well,
tapes out, or is it just 2?
I think it's 2. I think it's
two.
her and Brett
Michaels, and then with Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
What about Rick Solomon?
What about him?
Who?
Isn't there Rick Solomon?
No, Rick Solomon. The Rick Solomon one's with Paris.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Different blonde.
She dated Rick Solomon for a while. But
Yeah.
that's
I
unnecessary.
mean, travel is like a sisterhood of the traveling man.
Sex tape.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. But the thing with these sex tapes are, yes, but look, the ones that do really well, Pamela Anderson, Kim Kardashian, there was the one with
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
yeah.
Hogan's not really a sex tape because they couldn't sell it.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about the ones that sold, right? So like
Ah.
there was that one with
Paris Hilton was one that.
Paris
was one
Hilton. Yeah,
that
Paris
sold
Hilton
huge.
is another one that sold huge. They are big because the people in them are pseudo famous or famous.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian was pseudo famous. The sex tape pushed it over.
Mm-hmm.
But if you followed celebrity news of the TMZs of the time, which is wasn't TMZ, but it was like Perez Hilton.
Yeah.
She was on that stuff. She was still there. The reason that movie's called Kim K is because nobody knew how to spell Kardashian.
Yeah.
Right? It's called Kim K Superstar because nobody had to spell. There was the One Night in China, which was the China movie, One Night in Paris.
And then
X-Pac doesn't get enough credit for that one.
X-Pac was an asshole.
Xbox a total asshole at that.
He sold that without her knowing.
That too is a
But
little bit
then-
of a thing. I've read that that's like that without her knowing part. Not the China thing, just in general.
Yeah.
Where they're all like, "Oh, I didn't know it got stolen."
Yeah.
You in California, you can't make a sex tape unless you can't sell a sex tape unless both parties sign off on it.
I know. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But still,
Xbox
an asshole.
Xbox will say himself that he was an asshole during that
Yeah.
time.
he
So it's
admitted
like,
it too.
But then she turned into a porn actress afterwards. So
I think there's a lot of other dark things going on there too.
Yeah.
There was a lot
Unfortunately.
of stuff happening there.
Yeah.
But to that point, you will see, like, and the reason I'm talking about this is because yes, there are people who become famous off porn, and that would be. Here's a question. Okay, so there's a teen mom named Farrah Abrams, teen mom from the MTV show, who did a porn with James Dean. And sold it like it got stolen.
yeah.
This fucking thing has like the greatest cinematography, has great lighting, has cut shots.
Yeah. That actually the same thing happened. There's a show called Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which is very popular, and the same thing happened to Mimi Faust, who was on that show, and she did the shower sex tape.
Hold on, for science reason, I'm just gonna check. What's her name?
Mimi Faust.
Research
Yeah.
purposes.
For research purposes only. Mimi Mimi
Yeah.
Faust. Okay.
Mimi Foss 29 on Instagram.
Okay. Yeah. So. She did the same thing. Like she
Dwayne
had
just
like
did one of those jump
my
backs
God.
when he saw
Is
it.
that her?
No,
I hope
First
not.
name that shows up on Instagram.
No.
That's someone else.
No.
That's not her.
Okay.
But she did the sex tape with this guy named Nico, who was also on the show, and like a whole season of them lying to everybody, including like her ex-husband, her baby, everybody she lied to, and then finally admitted it.
Let's just make it clear. Mimi Foss 29 is not the lady we're
Yeah,
That's someone else, isn't it?
that is somebody
It is a
else.
white, older
Lady?
lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Foss is spelled Faust.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, the magic of spelling
so
correctly.
yeah. Anyways, they have a shower sex tape that was pretty popular, but obviously that was run off of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So a lot of the fans went on to go check it out because there's a lot of fans for Love and Hip Hop because there's multiple shows and stuff like that. So it was just interesting to see like her lying the whole time, saying no, I never, it was stolen, it was stolen at the airport. She came up with so many excuses.
Why
and then
does
all of a
everyone
sudden-
say their porns are stolen at the airport?
Exactly, like why you
Well-
bring a tape to the airport even if it's on a CD? Who
Well,
carries
if you go
around
look,
a CD
but if you go
anymore?
looking at it, they're doing them in hotel rooms, not doing it in their own house.
Yeah. And she was saying, oh, it wasn't even like filmed. There was light, like you could see the lighting guy.
My
like,
question,
in the
my question is like, to go back to Tommy and Pam, how'd they get it off? Why'd they even bother taking it off the boat? Should have left it on the boat.
Well, okay, that one legitimately looks like two people who were trying to have sex and were filming it and were fucking around.
That looks like two people.
And their tape got stolen. Like that one was like the whole thing was their house got broken into.
But then,
and
like
house
all
got
the other
stolen.
ones, it looks like there's legit
Paris
production
Hilton,
value.
Paris
Yeah.
Hilton looks like a fucking Call of Duty video. Like it's in green, it's in like black light and shit.
When she answers the phone in the middle of
Yeah.
sex, I was
it
like,
looks like Metal
"Fuck
Gear
you."
Solid.
Yeah. So Paris Hilton,
I was actually upset when she answered the phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
I'm almost there, Paris.
Like that genuinely upset me.
Joe, worried about the sanctity of lovemaking.
Yeah. In the 30s
No, it
only.
ruined my rhythm. I don't care about
It
them.
ruined my rhythm.
You gotta learn to power through.
I
These young kids, man.
I know, yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Now there's the flip side of things. We've got like people who are Instagram models and stuff who are signing with big companies. So there's an Instagram model named Moira Mills and Nicolette something or the other. I can't remember her last name. I think it's Nicolette Austin. Who were both Instagram sort of famous models who signed with Brazzers
Yeah.
and have become sort of a big deal with Brazzers.
Okay.
And
But
they're going the other route in that they were sort of pseudo famous online and are signing these deals to become the girls who were like the twins who were Hugh Hefner's girlfriends at one point. The Shannon twins, they just signed a deal with Brazzers. So it seems like now you can become a porn star and Nicolette Shea, that was the name I was thinking about. So it seems like now you can become a porn star and not have to.
Okay, Manny, hold on. We have Manny.
I just heard the Kool-Aid man come in.
yeah.
Creepy Uncle Manny's back. Manny, say hi.
Hello, everyone in the radio verse.
Okay.
We're not on radio.
Now,
See,
Now
hey,
with
the
that
sexy
attitude.
ladies out there in Radio Land. Manny, we're talking about porn today.
we're talking about what?
Pornography.
Ooh, is it a pornography store?
Is it
Okay,
is it a pornography store?
What?
I was buying pornography.
Yes, I was buying pornography. No, so yes, I'm fully aware.
He's
of
so
pornography
lost.
I'm
stores.
fully aware. I'm fully aware of pornography.
I'd like to note that you pretty much said the same thing, just not more than 15 minutes ago.
It's so ridiculous.
Okay.
Just
First
putting
of
it
all,
out
Manny,
there.
how are things over there? How are you doing in the Philippines?
So things are fucking hot, and I use that word very, very.
Which word you said?
Okay, guys. just
You mean that
perspective,
phrase?
Right. Yes, that phrase. It's about, so every day it's about 34, 35. Feels like 42, 43.
Great.
It
Yeah,
feels
that's
like
amazing.
The sun
This is a
specifically-
weather
I know.
weather report.
No, but it feels like the sun specifically targets you.
Maybe you should wear
Gives you, like, its
sunscreen.
heat rays.
What you mean in the 2 minutes you walk from your from the inside of the building to the car?
No, now I go through the underground.
Even better.
So is the sun personally stalking you?
I think the sun might be some guy named.
Try to
Sun,
kill you.
But it,
Such a fake Latino.
You and the sun have a blood feud.
You're really liking that
I love
term or
blood
phrase. You've created
well, I
a
mean,
monster,
Azteca
Manny.
blood, so maybe.
I don't.
Gross. So let's go
than-
back on topic.
Yeah,
Sorry, what
okay.
were you talking about, Dwayne?
Well, I was just saying how basically like these. It used to be that you were famous and then you made a porn.
Right.
You made a porn and that sold the video.
Yeah.
Now
Tanya
you,
Harding.
There was a Tanya Harding sex tape?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
yeah, I didn't know about that one.
I'm going to have to look
So
this
the thing
up.
that Tanya Harding was not really a. I don't know if she was like
If
top
it
of
was-
the list on my. On,
If it was
on-
Margot Robbie as Tanya Harding, that'd be interesting.
Margot Robbie could send me a video that's like 360p, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll watch it. It could just be all pixels. I'd be like, you know what, I can power through
It
this.
could literally just be her eating a fruit of some sort, and I'd enjoy it.
Which is the scene from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just watched that scene over and over again.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Go on.
Go on.
No, but okay. But now, like I was saying, there's Instagram models who are basically doing porn. There's D-list celebrities who are doing porn, and it's not even looked down upon. They're just like, oh, they're doing porn now.
They're trying to sell something.
And the other part is, it's not even a story now. Like,
No, it used to be a big
it was a
deal.
big deal if somebody did porn.
Anyways, let's take it back because you just joined us. What was your first experience with porn, Manny?
Grade 8, one of my good friends brought over an old VHS tape
Did you watch it
put
with your
in, and it was,
friend?
like, one of those, and it was one of those like cable TV porn movies,
Like a
where they
softcore porn
just
movie?
showed-
Was it like a
right, where
softcore?
they showed just enough.
Yeah, like boobs, right? And that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
just
okay.
They're
but
called breasts.
Just above the. But just above. the
Sorry,
top.
I'm
Oh, let
reverting
the
back.
man talk. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. He's finally on topic.
Go ahead, Manny.
Yeah. But it was just above the thong line, and I remember watching it, and I'm thinking, wow, I wonder if there's videos that actually show more, and then lo and behold, there was. So I made it a point to sneak into like the local Jumbo Video, because they had like
Oh
an
yeah,
X-rated
the
section
video
in the
store
back.
X-rated section.
Okay, so I kind of just walked. I used to kind of like make my way behind the curtain and just take a look at the covers of the videos, and then slowly, creepily make my way out.
That's when you were just a young, creepy Uncle Man.
You were just a creepy nephew, Manny.
Just blossoming.
blossoming into the weirdo creep that you are now.
Why do you have
You
to
also-
say such words?
You also used to have a fucking free cable black box.
Yeah.
Well,
sure,
I mean,
got
I'm
that.
getting to that, right?
Oh, you don't
We
have to
don't-
give us
we
everything.
don't need the whole saga of
We
your
don't need-
life.
We don't need your entire experience
Fucking
with
blossomed
porn.
into creepy manhood.
Well, how many times? Well, okay. Seriously speaking, though, how many of you with the old pay-per-view style, like like the porn, the porn channels? they were
You
still
mean like the
scrambled.
script?
How many
Yeah,
of
we
you guys-
talked
Yeah, we've
about.
already
Yeah,
talked
we
about
went through
watch-
that, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dwayne and I both tried to watch it.
Yeah, we squinted.
Yeah,
it
squinted
work.
and just waited patiently for the prospect of a breast.
That's either
Hey,
a
you said
nipple or.
it.
Oh, you gave me shit, so I had to say it properly. Fuck.
That's either a nipple or Kathy Bates. But anyways,
Oh my god.
So,
What
Manny,
was-
did you have a favorite porn star?
I don't think we said our favorite porn stars.
I know which one
Current?
is his brother's favorite porn star.
Who's your favorite porn star, Manny?
my brother's is Tara
JC?
Patrick, 100%. Do I have one? No, not really.
Manny
I
was
have a
big fan.
genre.
You have a what?
I have a favorite genre.
You have a favorite genre of porn?
You say genre
Yeah.
or genre?
Genre.
He doesn't know the word. It's like cuisine. So, okay, what is your favorite genre of pornography?
Two white people.
Joe, why do
having
you sound
sex.
like a professor? What is your favorite genre of pornography? Well, Professor Joe, it is
Oh.
How do
public.
you know what a professor sounds like?
You never went to school.
art
Sorry.
school, public.
Answer the question. What's your favorite?
Outdoors, public stuff.
So, like out in the open?
Yeah.
I thought you said you went to public school. That's why I had to clarify.
Outdoor public stuff?
Oh, what do
Yeah.
So, like,
You
porn.
just started this podcast by talking about how the sun and you are in a blood feud.
That's why it's a fantasy. Because he doesn't like going outside.
What are you, a bubble boy? One day I'll feel it, the touch of the rays of sun.
And the wind, the cool wind on my skin.
I'll see you soon, Jupiter.
That's so bad. Okay, outdoor
right.
public.
Okay, bring me up to speed. Who's your favorite actor?
We haven't really answered. Tash, who is
I
yours?
didn't.
Well,
We
she's-
didn't really answer.
She said Screech. Screech.
Yeah, she said
I
Screech.
said Screech. Yeah.
Let's bring
I
it back
forgot
to you
about
since
it.
we're back on
Yeah.
this. Who is yours, Dwayne?
I told you for a few years I really really liked Jenna Jameson. Oh no, I loved Jenna Jameson.
I think we
really
all
liked- yeah, she was. But I liked Stormy Daniels for a really long time, and then things ended.
Yeah,
terrible.
that's
things
tough.
ended terrible. Things got hit a real orange hue, as they say.
I actually didn't answer. I think I'm gonna go with Lisa Ann.
Oh, I like Lisa Ann. I lie. New Lisa Ann's weirding me out.
New Lisa Ann?
Yeah, she's like real.
Well, she's no longer.
No, she's back.
Oh, is she back?
She's back.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I don't know if you do. Leave the memories alone, man.
Stop Googling. Anyway.
Oh, you know who I
Stormy
really
Daniels.
enjoy?
Stormy has a weird O face, so I see that.
What do you see though? Why he's no longer? No, he doesn't like her for other reasons.
Yeah, I'm not down with her after the Trump stuff, man.
Yeah, man. What are you thinking?
Well, he loves Trump, so that's why he would be into it.
Oh, okay. He's into her
my
now.
God.
He's 1 degree away.
Do you think there's a video? Do you guys think there's a Trump Stormy video out there?
I'm sure there is.
Not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is.
For the sake of the public, I hope not.
To Lisa Ann, who's nailing Palin. That was a huge
That was
deal.
that was actually that whole who's nailing Palin thing. Was the start of like porn parodies becoming popular.
Yes.
So like prior to
huge.
that, because prior to that, there was a lot of like, I mean, who's nailing Palin's pretty is, but there were a lot of punny porn movies.
Yeah, it was like the parody was a
You
pun.
fucking hate how the way P's sound on the mic. You're gonna hate this porn parodies.
porn
Parody.
Yeah, no.
parodies.
But they were very punny. They used to have these very punny
Yeah.
titles, and then after that, now the term a triple X parody is a brand.
Yeah,
So
there's a whole like
So they have
brand that does
Avengers.
nothing but parodies.
Yeah, but they're called Avengers.
Yeah.
A triple X parody.
Yeah. Justice League.
Justice League. The one with what's the one with Harley Quinn?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide
Actually,
Squad.
so the job that I used to have, I had to QA.
Misery, a triple X parody.
What's with your obsession in fucking Kathy Bates?
Yeah.
What are you trying?
You haven't-
What is going on?
You've only been with us for 10 minutes and you've mentioned Kathy Bates twice now.
Yeah.
Do you
That
like
your favorite porn star?
do you like really enjoy her scene from what movie is that in? About Schmidt where she's naked in it? Is that like your favorite scene ever?
Wow, we went with About Schmidt.
She's naked in it. That's why I mentioned it.
Joe, I've never seen this movie, but okay. I'll take your word on it.
Someone's googling it right now.
He's-
No, I've
he's
never
gonna
seen this
enjoy
movie,
that.
but I'm interested.
He's
Is she
intrigued.
outside?
Yes, actually she is. Her and Jack Nicholson are in an outdoor hot tub.
Oh God!
It's
That's
right
Manny's
up
alley.
Manny's alley. It's perfect for
Manny
you.
just went from 6 to 12.
He's running outside. I'm ready.
Manny's also looking at a digital clock going, what does 6 to 12 mean?
and he just came.
And he's done.
No,
Yeah. And he's done.
You're telling us we're gross. You started
Yeah.
talking about Kathy Bates. Anyway,
Still, the most disgusting part about that is the sun.
I know. Yeah, that's, yeah.
It's a winter scene, so it's not too hot. At least I think it's a
Taking
winter
it away.
scene.
Nah,
So-
Manny's done.
Okay, last time I go off topic, but Joe, your voice sounds much better this week.
Thank you, Manuel. I appreciate that.
Look, give your compliments after the show. Anyway,
But we were talking about something. This guy like cut us off now. I can't even remember what we were talking about. I had a point, and then fucking Kathy Bates over here came.
yeah.
Nailing Palin parodies.
parodies. So
Suicide Squad
triple X
parody.
It's a brand.
Suicide Squad, the movie.
Yeah.
So my old job included like watching and QAing porn. So making sure that it was okay to air on TV for the general public. And I had to watch the Suicide Squad movie. And I will say, it was a terrible movie. But the girl who played Harley Quinn was probably on par with Margot Robbie. It was
Really?
good casting.
Who,
It was excellent casting.
Excellent
do you remember her
casting.
name, by the way?
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't remember the actress's name? That's a shame.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
There you go. There's a handful of less like superhero parodies.
Handful, really?
Yeah, I know, right? There's like a ton of superhero parodies. I mean,
The guy who used to direct it, Axel Braun, is
yeah,
a massive comic book fan. And so he directs the movies, and he's very, so he's always wanted to make real
like
movies.
movies, yeah.
Like make it authentic.
Yeah, no, but he's always wanted to make real movies, and he's never had a chance to. I think porn is actually in their family, like it's a family business thing. And so he directs the movies. I think in like 2005, 2007, there was supposed to be a Wonder Woman TV show that aired on NBC.
I think I know what show exactly you're talking about.
It never
yeah.
made it to air,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
some stuff leaked about it, and people were really upset because the outfit looked like really. Well, at least the first few photographs that came out of it,
It
the
didn't
outfit
look
looked
like what it
very
was.
Halloween-y.
Yeah,
Around the same time, Axel Braun's big like Justice League movie came out, and people were showing pictures and they were like, hey, the costume in his movie looks like a million times better. It actually looks on par with Gal Gadot's costume.
Yeah.
And it's because he's just such a big comic book nerd. He wanted to get everything right. I also learned that dude used to direct only the non-porn scenes. So
Yeah.
he always directed the non-porn stuff. And then there was a porn director who came in and directed the porn stuff. But
Really?
yeah.
It's amazing. Like a lot of his stuff is definitely like high production value.
Suicide Squad XXX and Axel Braun parody.
Yeah.
So he's still doing it.
He's doing all the superhero stuff, and you know what? He's keeping it close to. They look like they're right out of the comic books.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like he goes out and makes
So he's
sure
like-
that. Sorry,
So
man.
he's like the Weird Al of the porn industry.
In parody terms, I guess.
Kelly-O Valentine plays Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad XXX movie.
Noted.
I've never seen Joe take so many notes. Okay, so while we're talking about parodies, I have a game.
Ooh, fun.
Fun game. So what I wanted to do is kind of play storyline. So I'm going to give you a name of a porn parody movie, a XXX porn parody movie.
Are these real movies?
These are real movies.
Oh, okay.
And
Verified each of them.
yeah, and so you have to
From the Daily Rash.
yeah, from the other. So you have to identify what the movie is based off of, but then you also have to come up with a storyline for the title of the movie.
Is the first one Debbie Does 7-ish?
Oh god.
And on that, let's take a quick break for a note.
Yes.
And then we'll come back with the game.
Okay.
How's it going, everyone? Jesus here, aka Tyrant Dominus, the host of the Convoluted Podcast, where I get a chance to talk with people from around the world and from my own backyard about the things they love, careers they have, hobbies they enjoy, projects they're working on, and along the way, they tell us some wacky stories, and we get to play some games. Join us on the Convoluted Podcast, everywhere podcasts can be found.
Okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this game.
Yes, we're gonna play this game.
I feel like you're making it up as we go along, but here we go.
Okay. So the first movie is Good Will Humping.
I'll take this one. This is about a boy whose mom kicks him out because he got in too much trouble. So she sends him to Philadelphia.
No, I
Go
think-
on.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, like I'm interested now. Like, and then what happens?
I think you may have gotten this mixed up with something else.
No,
No.
Okay.
It sounds like
Continue.
that's the movie.
that sounds like that's the movie. And then he
Directed
comes-
by Ben Affleck.
he comes to Philadelphia,
Yeah, it has to be Philly. Yeah.
but right before he has sex with somebody, he looks them in the eye and he goes, "Do you want them apples?"
Oh yeah.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah.
They can't use the exact line.
All right, Joe.
No, well, I think it should end with, he just goes and he says, "How about them melons?"
Which is the same.
Why does he go to Philadelphia? Wouldn't it make more sense to go to Boston?
No.
No,
Okay. Just asking. I'm just asking.
it's Dwayne's movie. Okay.
I'm just asking.
Okay, Joe.
Yes.
A Clockwork Orgy.
Well. Well. It's a trip to the bathhouse.
It's
I got the theme song for that movie.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh God.
Manny, that's from Sesame Street. It's a show about kids learning numbers and words.
You should watch it.
It's a good
I'm gonna
genre
shank you,
of
motherfucker.
movie.
You have to come here first.
Okay,
The
Manny.
sun will
Speaking
get
of
you before
comedy.
you get to us.
All right, Manny, it's your turn.
Okay, Manny. Give me a storyline for How to Lose a Guy in 10 Gays.
All right, so The movie starts with Kathy Bates.
Why Kathy Bates?
This is
So
The fact that Kathy
So
Bates
Kat-
would sign on to your porn just amazes
first of all.
me.
Have you not watched American Horror Story?
It's first of all, it's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Gays.
Yeah,
I'm getting to it.
He can
I'm
start off
getting
with
to
a look.
Okay,
It's
so-
not wrong that a woman would be in this movie.
Okay.
Women can be gay too.
Okay.
Check your bias at home, woman.
That's when Dwayne stands up for what's right.
Damn straight.
I'm proud of you, Dwayne. Proud of you.
I'm woke.
How to Lose a Guy in 10
All right,
Days.
let Manny continue.
All right.
Go ahead.
So this guy gets found on the side of the street. He's brought into Kathy Bates, where Kathy Bates just wrecks him, and then within 10 days, he's gone.
I'm sorry. How does she wreck him?
She wrecks him, and you know how. The way that
No,
only
we
a
don't.
woman
That's why we
with
asked.
the name of Kathy Bates' beauty can do.
Yeah, but the
Okay,
title
next.
is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Gays. Not days.
That's his porn with Kathy Bates.
It's a gauntlet.
Yeah.
He
Guys,
has
it
to
is- guys, look,
he
it's
has
not
to
just me. It
be with
involves
10
outside
different
Kathy
guys.
Bates staying in a bed.
I dropped something.
Okay, I thought that was a rim shot. Like, dude,
Why do you have to
That
use
does
those
happen in
words?
the movie, though.
Yeah.
all right, Tash, okay. Can I make one up for you, Tash?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Panties.
Ew.
Sounds gross, but I like it. Continue.
Yeah, Dash.
This just sounds like a yeast infection.
Yeast infection. So gross.
I think that one is more of a documentary.
Behind the scenes of Manny's trip to the
I
Philippines.
know, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it sounds like it's more of a documentary style type of porn where.
I believe it's called Gonzo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Explain what Gonzo is, Dwayne.
It's like that behind the scenes kind
Oh,
of stuff.
yeah, okay, yeah.
They take
So-
what was one cameraman's POV sometimes.
Yeah.
Isn't he also a Muppet?
Yes.
Why do you think his nose is shaped like a dick?
Yeah, there's that too.
Oh.
Isn't Gonzo more like again lower production value,
Yeah.
sort of like simulated amateur?
Simulated? I've seen Gonzo penetration.
No, not there's actual penetration, but I mean it's simulated amateur.
Oh,
porn.
that fake amateur bullshit?
Yeah, so it's not amateur,
Yeah.
but it is amateur type of thing.
No, weirdo. Okay. Go on.
Tash is amazed at my knowledge of
I
pornography.
know, I'm like, who are you?
I'm a connoisseur. I've
just-
told you this.
The only thing about this that is I'm surprised is Tash's fucking acting that she's never heard of any of these things before.
She's-
oh my stars! I get to clutch my pearls. Porn.
Okay, Dwayne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. Here, take my tablet and finish yourself off.
Yeah.
It's in the favorites.
It's in the favorites, yeah.
Listen to the Christmas episode to get that reference.
So, Dwayne,
Yeah.
you have the booby guard.
He's getting comfortable.
Stormy Daniels
Oh, yeah.
I like where this is going.
and Kathy Bates.
Why is Kathy Bates a porn star all of a sudden?
Okay, first of all, she's just an actress.
Okay, good.
She's an actress first.
She's a treasure.
She is a treasure.
She's an amazing
bringing some
actress.
class to the proceedings.
She's Bobby Boucher's mom.
So Kathy Bates stars as the President of the United States.
Ooh,
Wow.
That's right. We're woke in porn. There's a woman president.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
Stormy Daniels plays her Secret Service.
Ooh,
Wow.
this is good.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna have to Google this.
An unnamed,
Not real.
an unnamed creepy uncle is trying to attack Kathy Bates.
He doesn't have like credits in the beginning or afterwards.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uncredited.
Yeah. He's trying to attack Kathy Bates.
Does he wear glasses?
Huh?
Does he wear glasses?
It depends.
He looks kind of like Manny.
Is it Manny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unnamed.
Unnamed, yeah.
And he tries to attack her. but she's saved by the booby guard.
By the booby guard.
I love it. That's magical. That's beautiful, really.
Everyone.
That is not the song from that movie.
I know. I just like singing that song.
She just likes singing her favorite
The one
song.
time I try to do some empowerment stuff and he doesn't like it. I'm woke too.
That's her defense.
What? Okay, Tash, you sounded really white just now. I'm woke too.
I'm woke too. Yeah. All right, there.
The
That
fucking
was
president
very-
of the Kathy
very
Bates Club over there.
Okay,
on
what's-
breast.
We'll get this going so you can
What's-
get outside.
what's the
Manny.
next one?
Okay,
Not
so
going outside ever.
okay, so Joe, you have Edward penis hands.
Well,
What's a lip?
well, he is a young recluse who hides in a tower because of his penis hands. And a young, beautiful girl just happens to stumble upon the place. And I'm really just describing Beauty and the Beast.
I know, yeah.
But they fall in love because of his many penises.
Oh yeah.
I didn't drop something that time.
That was me.
That was beautiful.
Needed another hand to Google.
First of all, I just want to add a little extra to this thing.
Oh.
I appreciate
If you're
that.
gonna go with the
Please.
Beauty and the Beast
Please,
motif.
please, please.
He lives in a house.
Yes,
He has his penis hands.
Yes.
It's a curse.
of
right?
course. Yes, it's a curse.
The young girl, not too young, but the young girl
yeah.
shows up.
She's
As-
like 18
she's
at
18,
the
yeah, a
youngest.
little bit older, right?
Maybe 19,
It depends
20.
what country they're in.
Exactly.
She has to stay there
right.
with the beast.
Penis
Edward.
hands. Penis
Penis
hands.
hands.
Yes.
And but she's luckily there are many sex toys in the house that all come to life when they sing "Be Our Guest."
I love this. Manny, can you add to this? I feel like this is going to be like our Christmas love story movie.
there's a penis. No,
Right.
there's a dildo,
Yeah.
but one of those ones with the extra bit.
It's like a 3-prong
Yeah,
one,
three-prong one.
Okay.
He can be like Lumiere.
Looks
right?
exactly like Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Is
yeah.
a butt plug going to be
As a-
Cogsworth?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
Instead of Cogsworth, though, it's Clogsworth.
Okay.
Oh jeez. It's getting out of control.
Guest, be our guest. Let me touch your 30-60 breast.
Why is he so good with measurements?
And
He's done his research.
Did you guys notice on the last episode when we posted it on Instagram, the first comment was, "I want dick."
I
I saw that.
Why'd you write that, Manny?
Yeah, that was mine, though.
Yeah.
All right, Tash, what's mine?
know. We're okay. So yours is gonna be Phil Bill.
So Bill Cosby
Bill?
comes to town.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that it's kind of a Freaky Friday situation where Bill Cosby actually is the one getting roofied. Right?
Oh.
And what's happening? This is actually taking place right now while he's in prison. So he's getting Phil billed.
None of our parodies are actual parodies. We are
No.
writing original screenplays.
I
I think that's what makes it better.
Axel Braun would not be happy with us.
Which I would argue Edward Scissorhands is kind of like Beauty and the Beast anyways.
yeah, once you add Tim Burton to anything, it's nothing like anything.
And Gaston's Gaston's not that bad of a guy in the original, anyes.
You're the
Okay.
only person on the planet that
Gaston's-
ever
yeah,
sided
everybody
with
hates
Gaston.
Gaston's a bad guy.
He's a villain. That's the
He's-
whole point of him.
No, he's a good. Okay, I can argue why he's a misunderstood.
No,
hero.
we've been through
Okay.
this to the Disney episode. We don't have that kind of time. We're sticking with pornography right now.
All right,
All right.
all right, Tash.
Okay, so we're gonna
All right,
do
Tash,
we're gonna do a group
I got
one.
I got one for you.
Oh,
Tash, quickly.
we're doing a group
Okay.
No,
segment.
he's got one for. He's got
You got one for me.
Man, he's got one for Tash.
Of course he does. He misses you.
Aw.
No, I
The
did
Shaw,
that. Okay.
the Shawshank insertion.
Check insertion.
I think that's just Phil Bill too.
I know, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll stick with that. Let's just
Yeah.
let's just end it with that
Phil
one.
Bill
All
too.
right, Tash, what's the group project?
Okay. So the last one
All
is a
right.
classic.
Ooh.
Okay. It's called Sorest Rump.
Sorest rump.
The Manuel Lujan story.
All right, let's go through this.
let's
Let's
go
do
through this.
like we did that
Okay.
Christmas movie.
So-
let's do it with this one.
It starts off with you know that Joe might know this one. There's a porn star right now, the Spanish dude who looks like a 12-year-old boy. I'm not joking.
I think I've
I think his
seen
name was
that.
like Jordy.
Yes.
Jordy, yeah.
There's some weird...
Jordy Nino or something like that.
Wow, you didn't even have
Yeah,
to
you
fucking
didn't even
research
look
that.
at the
You just
last name,
pointed-
bro.
I'm
You
a
gave the first name.
Guy's got his own fucking SIM card history over here.
Guys, I'm a connoisseur. We've been through this.
So now that I'm thinking about it, his last name's Child?
Yeah, it's upsetting,
Oh, God.
isn't it?
Anyways, so there is a guy. The Spanish kid, Spanish guy. He must be like 45.
There's another dude that
No,
looks
there's two-
exactly
There's two
like.
of them.
There's two of them.
But so he's sitting on a park bench, waiting for his bang bus to come pick him up.
Bang bus. He speaks no
Okay.
English.
And a little.
Feather or
It's not a feather. It can't be a
Yeah,
feather.
it's a little tickler.
Condom wrapper.
It's a
Yeah.
Condom wrapper.
he's not wrong.
Yeah,
All right.
it works.
It's a condom, like in the
Yeah.
wrapper. Like it's just a floating. The wind's picked up like a condom and it's just picking it up. And it's going,
Fucking sitting next to some woman who has a box of condoms. And he's like, my mama always told me life's like a box of condoms.
exactly.
You sure as hell will never know what you're gonna get.
They're all flavored.
Some of them may break. Some of them may stay strong. This episode sucks.
I know.
Does it though?
Does it? Yeah.
Does it?
Okay, so he's looking for Jenna.
Played
Wow.
by
Jenna
what's the
Jameson,
girl's
of
name?
course.
No.
Something Cush. No, she's something Cush. Carly Cush, I think her name is.
Carly Cush.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, continue.
played by
Manal.
Carly.
All right.
Okay, so she's played by Carly Cush. Now,
Oh god.
she only as he's gonna go meet her, but first he's recounting the story of him in Vietnam. So him and Bubba, who's now played by
You're talking about
the guy
Carla
that-
Kush.
Carla Cush. There we go.
Carla Cush. There we go. Right, that's who plays Jen. But before before he gets to it, right, he's actually now talking about his days in Vietnam. Now, Bubba, now played by Wesley Snipes, right, is actually talking.
Now played by he needs work. I mean,
He needs money. He needs money.
work.
He's
Yeah.
got to pay his taxes,
All right.
guys.
You know,
Okay,
we started
and
this
talking
story
about
off by
Vietnam,
saying the guy was
how-
12, looking like he was 12 years old. Now he's in Vietnam?
Yeah. Okay.
It's the way she
And
goes sometimes.
He's telling the story about how Bubba's ass got bit by a bullet. Only a bullet is a whore, who is a Saigon whore, who is now played by Asa Akira. Okay?
Was she wearing a strap on?
Yes, she was. She was wearing a strap on. Okay?
Is this like I
So-
have to ask because of the
Supposed to be an
title?
educational
Now-
episode
now-
about porn.
now-
I know, yeah.
Now we talk
No,
about
we
Manuel's
went.
fucking
we-
fantasies in Vietnam.
now it cuts back. It cuts back, and he's talking, to that old woman. This old woman is played by
Kathy
Kathy
Bates.
Bates.
Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates is in everything. All right, she's by Nick Cage, you motherfucker.
Nick Cage is your Nick Cage, motherfucker.
What has the Philippines done to you?
Did they just show Misery on fucking repeat?
Like, what's your obsession? Like, what is it?
Is Bates the only thing you know how to spell?
Okay, all right. Okay, next scene. Next scene.
Dude, you're
Okay,
supposed to
what
just
is-
tell
okay,
a,
what is Forrest
a
Gump now?
simple fucking storyline, not the whole movie with dialogue and fucking casting notes.
I'm gonna ask, but is this like a whole like considering the title? Would this be like a whole like backdoor sort of?
Yeah, it's Source
Film?
Rump.
Or it's just a complete misnomer of a title. There's no backdoor scenes in it whatsoever.
There's a lot of spanking in it.
Yeah.
I don't like your tone of voice. When you say
I
it.
know. And why did
And
you
I don't like
point
why
at
you
him?
pointed at me. Yeah, what was that all about?
Well,
Okay.
welcome to 7-ish.
Oh yeah. Sorest rump. Anyway, so
You're in the boat.
I think how we're gonna end the movie is that
There's an ending.
yeah, there is an ending. I think we're gonna end it with
You do not know how porn movies end?
Is it an orgy?
yeah. I was thinking it should end.
You want like
in
a big-
some sort of big him. You know,
Elvis, Nixon,
Jenna, yeah, Nixon's in there.
Bubba
Lennon,
Gump.
yeah,
Lennon.
the shrimp from Bubba Gump Shrimp.
The shrimp.
Lieutenant Dan.
It's going to be a guy in a shrimp's costume.
Yeah.
Guys, does that exist? Is there
A shrimp
is there porno
costume?
with a
I'm
dude in
sure
a
it
shrimp
does.
costume?
If not, we could figure it out. It's fine.
Wait, you think a shrimp costume doesn't exist?
No, but a dude doing someone in a shrimp costume.
Why not?
Maybe you should.
I've
do
heard
some
stories about
research.
people fucking lobsters. I can't imagine it being any crazier than that.
I know who that is.
It's Manny.
That's one sexy crustacean.
Oh god.
Like, I don't feel.
I'm
well
surprised
'cause of
Manny.
you.
I'm surprised Manny didn't mention that lobsters are in his pornography fantasy.
We're past this.
I know. Let's move past it.
Okay. Oh god.
Okay, but before we go, before we like log off, we want to pick our porn names.
We want to finish.
Yeah, we want to finish. We want to finish ourselves off. And
So let's go for the money shot, guys.
Let's go for the money shot. So your porn name. Well, you guys have different porn names. So how do you do your porn name pick?
It's your pet's name and the street you're on. Did he hang up?
Bye, Manny.
And Kool-Aid Man's gone.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right.
okay.
So we're doing porn names. We said pet's name and
The street you grew up on.
so Manny go first.
Manny?
Okay.
That's his porn name.
So
Silence.
do I?
Of the lambs.
So is this? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's. Or if if I were to go with the street I grew up on, it would be Kit Karama, or Kit Karama, Kit Guildwood, or my new where I live right now, which would be Kit Living Arts Drive.
I think Kit Gilwood is probably
Kit
the best
Gilwood.
one.
I think he'd be on Game of Thrones though.
How are we picking porn names? What is it? What's the?
Pet's name and then the street you grew up on, or your middle name and the street you grew up on, whichever works better.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So my pet's name and
The street you grew up
Okay.
on.
Please repeat that one more time, just in case nobody else got it.
okay. My pet's name. Okay, so one of the first pets I had here in Canada is gonna be Chucho, and the street I grew up on was Lana, Chucho Lana.
Chucho Lana.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chucho Lana. That's a pretty good
Lano sounds
porn
like you'd be swearing at somebody.
name. I know, yeah, Chucho Lana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy Chuchalana
Chucholana.
Chucho
coming
Lana.
to get you
Chucho Lana.
without your consent.
That actually sounds pretty Spanish too, eh?
Because
Yeah.
the first part is Spanish.
She-
Yeah, doofus.
he only does outdoor stuff.
Unless it gets too hot, then he runs back in.
It's all gonzo scenes outside.
Or I can go with Rupee Prosper.
No, why do you have to ruin your own porn name? Why would you possibly do that?
Rupee Prosper is like a bad wrestling name.
I know, yeah.
That yeah, no, Chucholana is what you're going with.
Lana.
Chucholana.
What
All
was
right,
yours,
mine.
What was yours, Tash?
Oh, we haven't gone to Tash yet. We're gonna save Tash for
What's
last
your,
Yeah.
because she wanted to go last. So,
what's yours, Joey?
well, Rocky and Chelfield was the street I grew up on, or Shipka, whichever the street that I used.
Shipka.
Yeah, which one sounds better, Rocky Chelfield?
Shiphead. Shiphead.
All right,
That was not the name of the street,
That
but
wasn't the
okay.
name of the street. Did you
Manny's.
just want to call Joe a shithead? Is that what you wanted to do?
If you wanted to do that, that's fine. You can do
You
that.
said Shiphead.
No, I said Shipka.
You've been to his house.
You've been to that house. You're
Yeah, Joe, you look like a shithead. Yeah, that's definitely your name, shithead.
You just got chucholana.
no, thank you.
Way to kill that off right away.
I know, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Rocky Chelfield.
Rocky Chelfield?
Yeah, what
What
do you
does he
think?
do?
Soaps
sounds like
apparently.
Well,
What does he do?
all his scenes are on couches because his name sounds like Chesterfield. Get it?
No.
Dwayne, I forgot to ask you, what do you do? What's your forte?
What Kit
Karama?
Kit Karama, Kit Gilwood. He's more of a he goes by that genre of just being completely like he has low self-esteem. So the whole time he's having sex, he's apologizing and thanking her for the opportunity.
Are there tears at the end?
Of course.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
That's how he's lubricated.
Karama. Yeah. Yeah. Kit Karama, yeah.
Kit Karama. He hopes for a 5-star rating.
But 4 will do.
And last but certainly not least,
Yeah, what does Chucho Cabra or whatever over there? What's
Yeah,
his
what
specialty?
Chucho Lama, what does he do?
Lama.
So chucholana. Chucholana always smells great. He always has a half-buttoned pink dress shirt on. All right, and he always
Why is it a pink
carries
dress
a
shirt?
picture. He always carries a picture of his mother.
This is just upsetting.
Chucholana.
Oh, it's like a stepmom thing. He does MILFs
Yeah.
and shit.
He's a MILF hunter.
No, he's
Did you
not.
say MILF or milk?
Oh, he's in one of those like niche
Yeah, he
genres
just goes into grocery stores.
where there's like
looks for fucking.
just pours
2%.
milk all over
He
himself.
just loves 2%.
Just pours milk.
You realize it's not even a porno; it's just some movie, and it's a fucking unboxing video on YouTube. Here I am
He
with
gets paid.
Natrell.
I'm the trial.
Today I'm pouring the
what-
Beatrix.
Gross.
All right,
Fun.
Hold on, what porn do you think people are watching where they need to smell you?
He smells great.
See, Manny's invented a new type called smell-o-vision,
You're the guy who came up with it. Okay.
where you smell the sex as well as view it.
Joe, you got something? Joe, do you have some kink you want to tell us about?
Calm down, that pink shirt.
I have many kinks. We don't have enough time for that. Anyways, on to Tasha's
He's
porn
having
name.
sex on Chesterfield.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Manny takes care of the outdoors. Joe takes care of the indoors.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, we're really running long while Manny's coughing up a lung there.
Too much milk.
I
Are you just dying from the aroma in the room?
know. Did you put on a fresh shirt?
It's pink, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking guy smells like he put a red hat with a bunch of white shirts.
It's Pinky's hat party.
Oh my god. Okay, so my porn name is my middle name's Daisy, and
I already like
Is
where
it
this is
really?
going.
yeah. Joe's like, let me take some more notes.
You know Manny? Manny's like, is it really?
Do not. Anyways,
I mean, in fairness, Latasha Daisy Morrison just seems like your mom went from,
yeah. So my middle name.
It's Daisy. I thought you said Davy. Okay, go on.
You thought she said Davy?
You should really learn how
Yeah,
to
like-
listen.
Hold on.
I know.
Davy?
Like, this is the guy that thought you lived on Shithead Drive. Okay.
He's lived in this city his whole life.
He's been to that place.
I know.
Okay,
Ridiculous.
anyways.
So
Okay,
Sorry.
Davy, tell us some
Daisy?
Daisy and the street that I lived on when child was Fairview. So Daisy Fairview.
more.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if that's anticlimactic.
I
There's something there.
Yeah.
Daisy Fairview.
Daisy Fairview, yeah.
Any other streets you can think of?
No, throw some other shit.
Um,
Makeup one. Did you live on?
Fields?
Did you live on Fuck Me Harder Drive?
I don't know there, Daisy.
It's Davy, you idiot.
You're getting a little mouthy there, Daisy.
You're saying it wrong again.
You wouldn't want some of my perfect laundry detergent, Daisy.
But my character and your character would never meet because I like to stay indoors.
Are you just telling Jill you want to fuck her?
I'm on the
Well, she did touch me oh so tenderly on the shoulder last episode,
yeah,
so
this is
it makes sense.
The swingers thing really worked out.
Exactly. So next time we go, she might actually let me go in.
Yeah.
There's a double entendre there for sure.
Yeah.
So while you two are having sex and this guy's doing the laundry, I'm just in the corner going, "Hey, what are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm okay."
Just remember to do your Uber rating, please.
4 stars. I don't need a 5.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I don't need a 5.
Oh, that's a good guy. I'm sorry.
You know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll just be over here. Does anybody want a coffee?
I can relate.
What's that smell? Oh, it's Manny.
Chucha Libre must be here.
Chucho Libre. Chucho Llama.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, Emperor's New Groove, whatever.
Cusco. I get it.
Oh my god.
And on that note.
Yeah, on that note.
What the hell this was?
Yeah.
It started off with a lot of information and then
We went off the
Porn
rails.
takes you into a new world.
Joined the
fucking
conversation.
pink shirt Kathy Bates smell-o-vision.
Actually, I wanted to say one quick thing.
Yeah.
It's really informative about the porn industry is after porn. Life after porn
yes.
ends, those documentaries.
Yes.
There's 3 of them or something like that.
Yeah, if you Manny's
Joe really commits.
Dude, 100%.
Porn is a super interesting industry to read up about.
I've watched all 3 of those documentaries, if you're wondering.
on his Chesterfield.
I know, on his Chesterfield, yeah.
No, that was in my bed, but that's another story.
But is that what the tissues were upstairs?
Maybe.
Everybody knows Rocky Shithead doesn't use tissues.
Those are happy tissues. Let's leave it at that.
Oh my god.
So don't choose combo number 5.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, the After Porn series is pretty good to watch because those are all quite interesting and sometimes depressing. Yeah. We'll post some stuff up on Instagram this week about some of the stuff we were going to talk about but didn't.
Yeah.
And
It's such a big industry. $1 billion.
like all of a sudden we're like, facts.
Facts now.
Okay. We will see you next week. This has been a weird episode.
But fun.
But fun. For No Inner Monologue, I am Kit Gilwood.
I am Daisy Fairview.
I'm Rocky Shithead, apparently.
And I am Chuchalana, here for your pleasure.
Why is that still creepy?
I know. Please listen to us again. Please.
Just don't choose combo number 5, guys.
But I mean, like,
And
if you wanted to give us a
Kathy Bates, if you're
5-star
out there.
rating on iTunes, that's cool. I mean, you don't really have to, but like, it'd be nice, you know. Just don't go out of your way. Like, if you're there, just want to like put like a thing. So, okay,
Hey guys,
cool.
does
Thanks.
Kathy Bates have Twitter?
Oh god.
Okay, guys. Good night.